cousin. World cousin, Muta say I use start the arms house we're going this morning. I use
You know what I'm saying? He go back and say silent. He said silent. He's over there saying, nobody to hear it.
He said, Muta a world cousin started. You try remember.
I didn't start it.
I started, man. So all right now.
Can't say silent.
But I said, no, me didn't think you tell Ron, so me didn't say pass on the year.
Don't tell nobody. I'm the animal know that.
Our world cousin start the whole thing. If you get it beaten. Yes, man. But you know, a while ago, Muta gave me a ball by ball description of how the drop go because all we are about.
The drop again. That's it now. See the drop again now. See that? You never to worry about it.
Well, crack there. Crack Muta show me how he drop. I'm going to tell you something. I don't plan for drop, so you know. Because he show me how he drop. But anyone that we could have drop, so they can move that piece of nice because I'm going to board right there for me.
This is supposed to move like a slide.
Yes, no man. No, man. A true man. Why may I tell you? Hi, sir. Anyway, Muta, what a morning. The people them who know ball.
Run, hush. That's right now. Hush, run, hush. Oh, we know your people.
He said, Ron start first one at a time, you know. Let me go to him and say, Sister Reese, Muta just called me.
Yeah, but we see outside their sweat. See how they are sweat. I said, no, you are no. It's the people that who tell me they never did hear you know talk.
That is the point I wanted to make. Obviously they didn't hear, so they didn't know it was a joke. And the people that when you call the game, when you tell the one and tell the one that's alright. So and that reach him. And that reach him. Right, cousin, big up yourself. Alright. Let me sign up now. Oi! What you know, man? A word cousin fault.
Yeah, man, I didn't do that.
Yeah, man, I feel fault.
Sing it, representing from our family. The blood of African kings run up in our veins. Here in Jamaica, rebellious offspring. Muta got a warrior spirit inside. From that time, we can't hear
things to go through, you know, seeing. So you got to hear enough advertisement today, and some other little things. Go on, you understand? So we'll go through the PS, yeah.
Nobody can tell you what tomorrow brings.
Harder than a fantasy.
Don't feel no way to never hear, you know. We don't line up some things and I get certain things straight because, you know, say the program kind of different today. Okay, alright. So, them have this giveaway, ticket giveaway from Rumbar Sweet Dreams. The winner will get 2 tickets to attend the show. And the question is, where will Rumbar Sweet Dreams be held? The numbers to call is 974-5051, 974-5079, 974-5043, and 618-0352. The answer to the question, the person who answers the question will get 2 tickets to this event. So you just call and tell them where will Rumbar Sweet Dreams be held, and you get 2 tickets to go to this show. This is the Stepping Razor, the art of war. You know, there's so much. Why it's a matter of I walk up and down because there's so much posters inside us of events that take place. I mean, I have never seen it like this before. Believe you me, from I have been here, it look like I could have gone make more board, man, to put on events. All of these is where you call IRFM big ups. IRFM big ups, enough big up this, trust me, enough big up this. I forgot to talk to the boss. Seriously talk to the boss and enough big up this in the idea. Believe you me, on the wall, on table, we can hold on wall, on chair, glass, case, enough big up. Anyway, I step in raise our pan and we are invite the people because we're going to talk to a man here about diabetes today. Is a well-known person. As a matter of fact, when he find himself with diabetes, he decides he's going to spend the rest of his life at deal with diabetes. His name is Charles Mattox. Charles Mattox. And we also planning to talk to the lawyer for the bailiff, that man who was carrying out the great work of bailiffing government buses for money owed. Did you know that the government owed JPS millions of dollars? The government. I don't know if there's a law where say you can't cut off government business light. But just like all the JPS is now saying that they will not give across the board a leeway for what they call people in a certain areas, a one payment across the board. Them said them is not doing that because that will be leading to craziness if some people get a leniency to pay a light bill. Well, I want to tell Jamaica Public Service that they have been giving leniency to the government, and I don't know if there's a law where say if the government owe millions of dollars, you cannot cut off them light, especially in the Minister of Finance office. I think the Minister of Finance office, the light need to go off in there because the Minister of Finance is making whole heap of people light go out. Go out. Literally making whole heap of people because of what his thing is doing. And I think the next place light that should go out is Garden House. These people need to do their business in the dark because they have Jamaican people in the dark. Literally in the dark. Because here we are talking about another IMF pass. And the people who are doing them analytic evaluation of the economy and of the welfare of Jamaican people is saying that we must tighten our belts again. Unfortunately, the youth them stop tightening them belt, they make it loose and drop them pants down. So I don't know what kind of tight belt. I must say old people are talking about tight belt. Because young people not tight no belt, them let it go. Let them pants drop at them foot. I see a man, I see a youth a walk the other day and him 2 foot them stretch out like him have, like, I don't know, like him go a toilet a while ago and I remember go a toilet and certain things start happen to him. And him a walk like with him 2 foot them wide open just because him don't want to pull up him pants. What kind of craziness is that? So the government, not the government, the people them who is analyzing the GDP and the RTK and everything, them is now saying that we better prepare for some drastic measures. I don't know how much drastic measures Jamaican people can take before you hear something seriously start going, you know. Something serious about going if every minute you hear or somebody win already, alright. I don't know how much more drastic, how much more Jamaican people can stand. Because the IMF was supposed to have anything better. We have to wait now till my granddaughter grow big and have grandparents before you see things change. What a terrible situation we find ourselves in. We repeat what that we have been repeating for years. The IMF will not help Jamaican people to live a happier life economically and socially. The IMF right now is to satisfy the ego of politicians who feel they make them feel like them doing some work. Run down to Washington, talk to this man, go around to this man, and the private sector is who are benefiting. They are making more profits I am surprised that people are making not millions, billions of dollars profit in this stringent times in Jamaica. That you have companies in Jamaica making not millions, billions of dollars profit. How the hell that is possible? And some of people are ball. If companies in Jamaica is making billions of dollars profit, nobody not supposed to have ball, Rasta. Where the money there? Where the money there? Where they you hear them talk about tourism, tourist increase. And it's true. I know that as a fact that tourists, there's more tourists coming to Jamaica. Now, we're in the period of what them call tourism season. It done April, April, right? Today it done too, or yesterday it done. I think they say April the 15th it done. But if more tourists is coming to Jamaica, Jamaica supposed to have more money to deal with certain things. The problem that Jamaica have is that we are borrowing, and when we get some money to do something, we have to use that money and put it, make it be a transcendental money where you cross over this and put it over this stuff and deal with that. So you get the money here, so you say, well, all right, now, yeah, we know say this guy supposed to make it, but you know, over this, so we need to put the money. It's like you take Peter and a pay Paul, and the money I go around, Peter pay Paul. It's a terrible thing. The crime rate, even though them want to make you feel good, I know they have to make Jamaican people feel good when it comes on to the crime rate. Because if the crime rate cannot go pre-independence, and that is my argument, until the crime rate go pre-independence crime rate, I will not say that the crime rate is decreasing, because I refuse to accept that 10 people dead less than last year, when last year was a terrible year. If 10 people dead less in a certain time, like when I say police kill less people in the first 3 months of the year. But when you hear how much people police kill, you say, all right, them people are not really mean Jamaican people good. Because if you are telling me, say, police kill so much people, and it dropped, them say it dropped must be 30 to 40%. 30 to 40% less people died from the guns of the police. I may say, all right, yes. And then say, as in relationship to last year, really and truly, that means that the thing don't get better. It's like them a hold a thing in front of your eye and a mask.
Seems like most of them are experience, or could be my internet, but my internet I show me say everything okay, Rastafari bless. It rain, it look like a thunderstorm about to drop still, but from all indication, the white bars showing the internet connection is all full. So let's go and hold out and wait. So I go sometime then I class and the teacher have important things to go tend to. So you just sit down and get a book and go and read. Alright, same speed.